everybody, happy Halloween! I cannot believe it's Halloween today and I haven't done a thing. I was gonna make corn pops and give them to my neighbors, but for some reason I just can't. I get anxious when I have to go door to door and talk and visit and walk down the street, and I know it's ridiculous and pathetic, but that's the way I am. I have to totally psych myself up to do it, and I just don't know if I can do it. I just don't know. Maybe I will. And I want to carve a pumpkin. Daryl's not home yet from Wendover. He's not going to want to carve anything when he gets home. He's just probably going to go to bed. He'll be so tired. So I'll be carving a pumpkin all by myself. All I've done today is laundry. And I had a bowl of Cheerios for breakfast. I did get my pumpkins ready for the porch. I'm not going to do any plug-ins because I've already got my plugs used up with my other things outside. So I'm just using battery pumpkins. The bottom fell out, so I do have those little flasher lights from Dollar Tree that you put in pumpkins. So I have that pumpkin and this pumpkin, kitty. And then, let's see, I've got my spooky skull, which only will work until it gets dark because it's motion activated, and even when you shine a light on it and people walk by, it still won't work. Oh, I guess I have to turn it on. And let's see, I have a strobe light from Dollar Tree, or maybe this was from the grocery store. I've had it for a few years. And then here's my last battery operated pumpkin. So let's see, and here are the little flashers that you put inside of pumpkins. They're really awesome. I have extras in my drawer, in my closet. So like this one, I'll just put that pumpkin over it and it looks so cute, especially in the dark. All right. All right, check it out. So this was a light, but the light bulb burned out and I don't have a replacement. It just goes like that. And then, so this is what I'm gonna do. I have one of these from Dollar Tree and I'm gonna poke it down inside and plug it in. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I could have had this going all Halloween long. I'm just gonna string it in. And it goes all the way down to the bottom, I think. And it will glow so much brighter than with the original light bulb because there are so many of these lights. I hope it looks good. Oh, look at that. Cute. So there's even that part's lit up. So not lit up and lit up. How fun. So I'm just gonna leave it right here on this end table, and then when the front door opens, the kids will be able to totally see it. It'll be super cute. And I have my candy ready and my bowl, and I like having a handle because it's so much more convenient to just hold the bucket with one hand and give a piece of candy with the other. So that's always nice. I don't even remember where I got this. It's so old. I've had it for years and years. All right. I'm gonna we have to sort the candy and get rid of all the stuff we don't like first. You know what I mean? So all these Whoppers, they're going in the bucket first and foremost. And Milk Duds. We like Milk Duds, but they're hard on your teeth. And when you're our age, when you're 50, when you're halfway to your golden years, you need to watch your teeth. And I just got a brand new crown. You know what I mean? Starting out with a good mix. I put a little bit of everything, and I'm gonna put in almost all of my Reese's cups because my fat butt should not be eating those. However, it's okay for my fat butt to be eating some of these. All right, I decided I'm gonna make the corn pops for the neighbors. So I'm gonna open this and put it in this bowl, and usually it fills up the bowl quite a bit. But seeing as how I think they're a little smaller nowadays, I'm not sure how much will actually, or how little will actually fill this bowl. So I guess we'll find out in a minute. I'd say it's almost as full as usual, but these are teeny. And I think it used to fill up to about there, and they would all be big like this, not little teeny ones, but that's okay. And I've already washed my hands, so don't worry about that. And here's what you want. These are by Clover Club. I know these are like in Utah. I don't know. See, these are manufactured in Woods Cross, Utah, so I'm not sure where else you can get Clover Club brand, but I know they have some that are called Barrel of Fun or something like that. They've got, other companies have their own corn pops, but I've only seen this kind here where I live. But this is a 15-ounce bag, so that's what I'm going to be using. And then I'll leave the recipe typed below in the description box, but you just need light corn syrup, sugar, butter, and baking soda, and then your corn pops. And it's always good to have it all in a big bowl so that when you stir it, it gets everything nice and coated and wonderful. I also made a video of how to make this, so I will leave the video link below as well. 1 cup sugar, 1 cup corn syrup, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 sticks of butter. And you want to cook it on medium high. So in between medium and in between high. And these were cold right out of the fridge. But you just want to stir and make sure you don't burn your butter. These are so good, you guys. They are pure heaven. They are golden heaven. And they melt in your mouth when they're warm, and they are flippin' amazing, and you're gonna love them, and you're gonna eat them all up, and your booty's gonna get big, and it's just, these are amazing. But fortunately for me, this will take up my whole stash for the neighbors. I won't have any left over for me, which is fine. You know, of course, I'll eat a few here and there, but yeah. There won't be any left over, which I'm glad about. Especially now that the pops are smaller, there's going to be less in a bag. Okay, so your butter's melted. Go ahead, add your sugar. add your corn syrup. So keep it on medium-high and just stir and stir and stir until it starts to boil, and then we'll turn it back down to medium. But you want to stir so that your butter won't melt, so that your butter won't burn and the sugar won't burn, and everything gets dissolved. All right, it's starting to boil. So I'm going to turn it down to medium. And now I'm just going to stir this for a good maybe 2 minutes. And then I'm going to pour in my teaspoon of baking soda and stir it around, and then it will start to froth up. When it froths up, I'm going to bring it over here, pour it into my corn pops while I'm stirring it in, and then I'll be done. But I won't be able to really show that because my camera, my phone is not set up to show it. I don't have it on a tripod or anything. But it's all in the video that I'm going to link below. Just keep stirring, don't let it burn. Here it is, everybody. Oh, these are so good. And maybe they're not as small as I thought they were. They seemed maybe to have puffed up a little since the mixture got on them, so I'm happy and relieved. But when they are hot like this, it's pure heaven. Pure heaven. It's ecstasy. It's pure bliss. It's everything right. And then when they cool down, they are everything pretty much right and pretty much good and pretty much blissful. But when they are hot, they are to try. Now, there is a recipe on the back of the bag that's a little different because it makes caramel corn. This is just like butter corn. And then you can leave it as is in the bowl, or you can put it on a baking sheet and bake it for just a little bit until it gets crunchy. So like you'll have crunchy or caramely corn. I just like soft butter corn. It's just heavenly. So you can do whatever you want with this stuff. You can add candy to it, food coloring if you wanted to make it a different color. I mean, it would be a little off because it's yellow in nature, but anyway. And here are the cute little sacks I'm gonna use. Super cute. I got these at Dollar Tree, yo. And yeah, this will be fun. And I was a good girl and I still haven't touched Daryl's little cookies from the neighbor. I ate my 4 yesterday. And then I'm gonna keep this little tag. I'll have 2 of them. They're so cute. I don't know where she got them, but yeah. So as soon as my popcorn cools off, my corn pops, I'll start bagging them. Here they are. They did not take long to cool down. And then I'm going to put a little name tag on them so they know who they're from. Here they are, ready for delivery. And look what I tied the name tags on with. I totally forgot I had this. I put it away somewhere and I opened up my drawer and there it was. Super cute. Making the rounds. Making the rounds. Oh, it is so nice out here. It's not even sunny. It is so nice out here. So far, only one person's been home. You guys, it's like 68 degrees. It is so warm. So now I'm walking to my... You're welcome! Okay, I'm walking over to my BFF up the street. Well, for heaven's sakes, nobody was home but one person, and it was a little boy. And then some kids of our other friends. And then as I was walking away, the dad runs out, "Thanks, Tracy." And I was like clear down on the corner. I'm like, "You're welcome." Oh my gosh, it is so hot out here. I'm home. Got my setup going. There's my skeleton, watch this. Tom, and here is his tree that I made him that he won for. So he was a good sport. Funniest Halloween costume. And most, wow, that is so cute. Looks like some of my little balls fell off the tree, but anyway. So here's a little pumpkin. And then I just tied a little battery pack from Dollar Tree with the lights on it. I just tied it to the stem of the pumpkin. I zip tied it. And then I took a bunch of ribbon from Dollar Tree and just wrapped it around and around and around and around and around. And then I had some of this from Joann's and I wrapped around. And the spider came from Joann's. I glued that on. And then here's the tree itself. I just had some of this plastic stuff from Dollar Tree. And then here's a bat from Dollar Tree. And this here is just one big branch that kind of goes like that. And then here are some little balls. And you know, these were on it too. And then the lights are strung on. And the little switch is right here at the top, and you just go like that. See? Isn't that so cute? First place.
There. And so I ended up going and playing on another machine. I actually did really well on that machine last night. And so that's what I said when I went to bed last night. I sat and played that same machine for, I was just like hanging in there and like jiggling a little bit. I wasn't hitting anything big, but, and so like when I went to bed last night, I was up by $50. And so like, okay, you know, because I stayed on that machine, it just kept, you know, it wasn't killing me, it was paying out, and I played for that same machine for like an hour and 45 minutes. I took with me because I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up and watched.
So you can't sleep, and so let's eat a Dr. Pepper and a Kit Kat at 2 in the morning. Well, I'm glad you had fun. What time did the other guys go to bed?
Vince actually went to bed with me at 2 o'clock. We went up at 2 o'clock. Kent stayed down playing because he was probably down $3-4 grand. That. Come home up.
Live and learn. Live and learn. At least when I spend $100, it's on clothes and shoes and something I can enjoy for the rest of my life, or until I gain 20 pounds. I just went to the grocery store. Of course, like I do that almost every single day. I needed to get a red bell pepper for chili. And then Daryl wanted some ice cream. He hasn't had any ice cream for over a week. He's like, "Give me some ice cream and donuts." I said, "You may have one or the other. Which one would you like?" Somebody has to keep him in check. I'm having problems with myself gaining weight. I need to watch me and him. Excuse me. So, yeah, I gave him one or the other, so he chose ice cream, which is good because I never eat his ice cream. If he were to get donuts, I would be picking on a donut all day long. So it was so busy I guess Halloween's one of their busy days. And it was so cute because everybody was dressed up in their costumes. My checker was, the first one started out to be a witch. She was really cute, and then she went on break, and then a mermaid came up and checked me out, and she was really cute. I saw all sorts of cute people. Oh, I've got allergies all of a sudden. What time is it? It's 4:16, so I'm gonna go home, start the chili, and just let it cook on the stove. We usually start getting trick-or-treaters around 5:30, 6 o'clock, you know, with the little itty-bitty kids. And, oh, somebody's having a trunk-or-treat at my old church. They're just getting started. There were 3 cars there getting their trunks ready. That's cute. We never had a trunk-or-treat this year, which is a bummer because I loved doing trunk-or-treat. I loved trunk-or-treat. My trunk had the best junk. You don't even know. Anyway, so I'm gonna start the chili when I get home, and then Daryl we can have like oyster crackers inside of our chili. We have corn chips. We like to crunch those up on our chili with some sour cream and cheese. He can have a slice of bread and butter with his chili. I'm probably just gonna crumble up some corn chips in mine. Yes, sirree, Bob. And then I'll be rootin' tootin' all night long for the trick-or-treaters. Good thing everybody gonna be wearing a mask, because they're gonna need it. For my chili, I'm just doing a 1/2 pound of ground beef. And I'm going to add some diced red bell pepper and some onions. And then 1 can of petite diced tomatoes, a packet of chili, and a can of chili beans. And that's it. That's how I make my chili. Okay, so my onions and peppers are in. And this is lean, extra lean ground beef, so there's like no oil or grease. And a chili seasoning. I might just do a 1/2 can of each thing, so we'll see. Alright, I just went ahead and put the whole can of each thing in, so we'll probably have leftovers, but that's okay. And that's how I make my chili. And then I'll just let it cook on low until everybody's ready to eat. It's about 5 o'clock. So, yeah. Yum. This is good chili, everybody. Good chili. It's 5:30 and I'm starving, so I thought I would just get a head start before the trick-or-treaters came. What a good idea to have chili on Halloween. Can't believe I never thought of that before. My bowl of chips. My drink of choice. And yeah.
Trick or treat!
Oh, goodness! Are you having fun? Yeah. Oh, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have fun, you guys. You too. Thank you. Be careful. I think one of the kids just fell off my wrist. I heard it. Boom.
Hey guys, so it's 8 o'clock. Trick-or-treaters are null and void. We hardly had any, and so I'm on my nightly walk. I want to check out all the lights and all the frights down the street here. Now that everything's lit up, we got the full harvest moon, the blue harvest moon right up there. Very nice. Well, home sweet home, everybody. So much for this Halloween.